What's going on, guys? Your boy here, DCB Link. About to be going on the first rip. Well, not the first rip, but the first recorded rip of the year. Got the GoPro. Got masking tape. I don't know how well this is all gonna sound. I think the masking tape won't cut the mustard. I'm hoping it cut the mustard. But yeah, going on a ride today. Riding with ZX10, you know, slow ZX10. He's only got 100 he's only got 10 cc's of power. I got 400. So this video is also going to be the 1 year kind of in review of this bike. I got a lot of things I want to talk about this bike and whatnot. So this is like the 1 year in review over it, and I'll be hitting the road here, hitting some twisties today, hitting some beautiful scenery. So hit the road, let you know. So catch you out there. What's going on, guys? Your boy here, Link, letting the engine cook. Well, this is like, oh, we about to go ripping, and we're going to talk about today first year ownership, a year later, Ninja 400 review. We got the first review up, but this is review number 2. So with this review, we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about how it performed in the beginning to now. I got some problems I want to talk about, and I got some things that are good I want to talk about. So right now we're rolling around the town. We're about to be getting out of here soon, though, breaking loose, cutting some of that nice salty dirt road up, and we're going to be ripping some shit. So yeah, that's basically the gist of this video. There are a few problems with this bike, you know, I got to talk about, but I'm going to give you some tips to save you the trouble that I have with this Ninja 400 right here. So, look at that guy about to just pull out in front. People just don't know how to drive. They ain't ready for the bike life. Dangerous out here. So we got a lot to talk about, and I'm intermittently going to get a lot of cuts because I don't want to film all in one drive. I want to go over multiple places. I don't know how the sound quality is. Like I said, I'm running masking tape on a mic, so we got a lot to talk about, and we are pulling up behind the police. What's going on, guys? We here for a little bit of that roundabout action, though. So with this video, I'm gonna talk about a few things. Look at that power. Woo! Got a gooner. Oh, let's see where this guy going. You don't know. Gonna go on the roundabout, baby. Sometimes it's a little dangerous on this roundabout. You can't have too much fun, but this is a decent roundabout. But there is still a lot of crud on the road, so you gotta kind of be careful. So I want to talk about the one thing you gotta fix on the Ninja 400 when you buy it. If you're gonna ride it like I do, you're gonna need to get some heavier clutch springs. You're gonna see in this video my clutch slipping. I can't get it really above 9,000 RPM without it going into the ground. It's got a problem. It needs heavier springs. I wanted to do it last year. I didn't get around to doing it, and it started slipping. Especially if you're really getting into RPM on your bike and you shift it up in the high, and you really get her good. She starts to slip pretty bad with that assisted clutch it has. You're gonna want to get heavier clutch springs. I got a brand new clutch plates coming, and I got brand new. Oh yeah, well, I got brand new clutch plates coming, and I got brand new heavier clutch springs. Try to help out with this problem. So it will be a lot better soon. But I'm telling you right now, you want to get that problem fixed. The clutch in this, no good, no Gucci. It's trash. If you're gonna commute it, probably good. If you're gonna ride it all like it's a race bike, which it really is a race bike. People don't realize that this is a lightweight bike. It's great on the track, and it's just. Oh, he think he gonna cut in that lane real quick. Oh, he cutting in that lane. We're not out of the police area yet. He going crazy. You want to work on that clutch, because you're gonna see a few times on this ride it just starts slipping. We don't like a slipperino. Oh, I'm smoking his boot. But yeah, get heavier clutch springs. Get them in there quick. That's all you need to do. Oh God, I hit the downshift. What's going on, guys? We're about to show you the passing power of the Ninja 4. I'll show you the passing power of the Ninja 400 in a second here. And I wanted to show you that, you know, it's got plenty of bike for you. We're in 5th gear, my clutch slipping, and we're still about to make this pass. So we are coming into like a 40 zone here though soon, so. Plenty of power. We almost hit the slip zone, but we did not. Plenty of power to pass the car. I'm still happy with it. And that's just 5th gear, baby. That's just 5th gear. We're going a little fast. We're in a 40. We're going to slow it down a little bit. So we're going to show you a little bit of this clutch slip. It's not slipping that bad today. I wonder why. Wow, not slipping that bad. It's still slipping a little bit, but it's not that bad today. Wow, that's crazy. This clutch slips and doesn't slip. Maybe it's got to do with the temperature. I don't know. Either way, the clutch does slip. Get heavier springs. I'm telling you either way. But yeah, see right there? Plenty of power. About to blow by this man. Baby, catch me, baby. I love this bike, baby. I love the Ninja 400. Okay, guys, let's lug her up. So I want to talk about a thing that you're going to either like or dislike. I've talked about it before. We're going to talk about it again. We're going to talk about the weight. The wind blows this bike around, and you know, I guess it depends how you do it. We're about to hit some twisted, so let's get some twisted action, baby. We're gonna be entering the canyons here. Hit some canyons in here. But yeah, so we're going to talk about the wind here. I didn't think about how wet it's about to be. I didn't even think about that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're going to talk about the wind. You know, it blows you everywhere on the bike, and it's kind of a problem at high speeds, especially like throughway speeds. You really got to be careful because a strong enough gust is going to throw you. And I mean, it's not like you're going to die or it's going to get you hurt, but it will buffet you. And you really got to think about that for this bike if you're going to be going a lot of long distance riding. Maybe a Ninja 650 is a better bet for that, because this is more of a race bike. Okay, another couple things to talk about that I like. So we talked about pretty much everything I dislike, but I like the reliability, I like the sound, I like the power package, I like everything else. The suspension is pretty good for road use. I think you're not going to have a problem with suspension. I weigh about 220, and honestly it's a pretty soft suspension for me. It's not race ready, and I don't really, there's pretty much no adjustment to be made. The clip-ons are pretty good stock for me. I just kind of like the position that I'm in, but for racing you're definitely going to want better clip-ons. Riding pillion, aka passenger, I've done it a few times. It's kind of an interesting thing. The bike is so light that when you're going like high speeds, it's kind of annoying if your passenger is working against you a lot. And the bike is just so damn light that it really just, it can go one way or the other pretty quick with just a little shift. Luckily, pillion really doesn't have as much on you as you would think, so it's not like it's that big of a deal, but it is something to consider if you're going to be riding passenger. Overall, I like the bike. It's reliable. It gets up and goes. The gas mileage is great. I'm averaging about 51, which is pretty low for the bike. I cruise in 5th gear a lot. I don't really put her in the 6th gear. Some people do put her in the 6th, but you know, I like to constantly hammer the throttle and get some speed out of her, like this, you know, get some speed out of the old girl. So I don't know if you can see, but the bike does have a lot of sway right now because of the wind. But yeah, so I do keep it in 5th a lot. Good gas mileage. It has a gas indicator. That's always a beautiful thing to have on any kind of sports bike. I mean, I understand why they don't put them on the full-blown like super sports. There's no reason for it, but it's nice, you know, especially if you're going on a commute. Look, it says I'm at a full tank. We haven't even done 51 miles yet, and we're doing great. Brakes are good. The ABS, I think, is a must on this. And honestly, after a year of owning it, I'm very happy with the results that I have. And like I said, I would rebuy it again. And I wouldn't go for a 650. Now, so I have been riding other bikes, and my next bike you guys will be seeing. And if there was any other bike that I would buy as a starter bike, it'd probably be the CBR 650R. But at this point in time, I don't really think the price tag warrants what it is. So I don't think the price tag is worth the 10K for what you're going to get out of the bike. So, you know, that's the only bike I would choose. I feel like it's good to have a super sport and this bike. This is really good for commuting, and it feels really good to ride in the city. This bike is great in the city. I'm telling you, as a commuter bike, it'd probably be one of the best bikes ever, because it's fun to ride. There is something so fun about the Ninja 400 that is hard to find on other bikes, and you're constantly just on it. You know, the air is all user. You got the power to just have fun, and that's what's great about this bike. You can really just flow around, throw her in the corners, and just have fun with her. I would buy this bike again 10 out of 10 times, honestly. It's a great bike. Don't regret it at all. Great purchase. So a year later, I would still keep it. You know, it's a great bike. It does a little bit of everything, and I love it. But like I said, there are some issues that, or not really. The clutch is an issue. They did fix a lot of like the shifting issues with the 2020 models, but still, if you're gonna race it, I'd buy a brand new clutch for it and whatnot. So that is something I would look into, but you want to buy springs right off the bat. There's no reason not to buy springs, because the shifting at high RPM is just dog. So yeah, we're here at the gas station. Probably got some more stuff to talk about, so we'll be back here in a second. So now, leaving the store, and we're gonna go over 5 things, my 5 favorite things and my 5 biggest dislikes. So let's go with the 5 favorite things after that general view. Number 1, I like the look of the bike. The Ninja 400 is a beautiful bike. It looks great, looks sleek, looks sexy. Honestly, it just looks great. I think number 2, one of my other favorite things about it is it's lightweight. You know, I'll probably put this in both, but I like the lightweight. I like the maneuverability. I like how good it is for a beginner, but you can grow in and out of it. I mean, grow into it, and still have a lot to do. So it's a great bike for that. I want to say that it feels really tight. The bike, you know, I've rode some nice bikes. The bike feels really tight for what it is, and it's just good. I think that's a huge thing. Everything feels tight, feels like a complete package and whatnot. Number 4, you know, I really like the low end grunt and like the you know, the wheelie potential in this. You haven't seen any yet, but you'll see them soon. The wheelie potential in this is real fun. And I think my final thing I like about the Ninja 400 is the rider position. Now this is my favorite thing. I like to go fast. I like to be able to be comfortable. I like to be able to tuck if I need to, but I like to be comfortable because my body still isn't the greatest, and you know, at my age, I'm a little young for that, you know, 27, but it's still, I want something comfortable, and the Ninja 400 fixes that. Now let's talk about some dislikes on the bike. Number one, the clutch. I hate, you know, honestly, I talk about it a lot, don't like the clutch. You know how to fix it, we're not going to keep talking about it. Number two, the wind. You know, the wind also sucks. It's something that you like, and then another time you're like, what the this thing's annoying. You know, why has it got to be this, why has it got to be this light? Another dislike I want to say is I really dislike the stock seat. I think it's pretty shitty, even compared to like some super sport standards. It's pretty shitty. And I really dislike that. And so, let's see, I don't know if we can take a left. So, I dislike the seat a lot on this bike. Now, another thing I do dislike about the bike is I feel like it could have a little bit of a bigger windscreen on its stock. I feel like it's a little too short. You do get a lot of wind on you, especially on your chest, the top of your helmet, for my size. So you do get a lot of that. So I think that's something that, you know, is annoying to deal with. And the last thing I dislike about this bike is the stock tire size. You can get the bike low, and I mean, you can get adjustable rear sets to get the bike low, but I do not like the stock tire size, stock rim. I mean, I understand you don't really need it bigger. Hey, look, I clicked in the 6. You don't really need it bigger, but in this case, I kind of would like it a little bit bigger. So, you know, those are 5 big dislikes and likes about the bike. If you're thinking about buying one, you got to think about a few things. If you're trying to get back into and used to ride 600s, and maybe you don't want the comfort or even the speed. Maybe you want to have a fun time, but you want to still like get that fun going. 600 is the bike for you. This is a great bike, and you know, there's really not a lot of complaints you can have about it. It's great, you know, it's fun to ride. It revs out to the moon when the clutch is actually functioning, and you know, it's fun. And you can do some decent mods. There's a lot of mods and aftermarket for this. This is a very big aftermarket bike, so like, it doesn't seem like, you know, you can get so much power out of a 400 parallel twin, but you can get these up. You can almost get a 50% power increase, which is quite crazy. And you have to remember the power to weight ratio is pretty high. So if you get 60 horse, which is kind of easily obtainable in this bike, you can have a nasty bike, especially if you're going to track it. And I think that's what's crazy, is this bike is so trackable. If you just want a bike that can go on the track, this is that bike. This is the bike that can go on the track, can have a good time, and you know, you're really going to enjoy it. So this is a trackable bike, and I think it's really good for that. So another thing you want to note about this bike is that, you know, it really gives you a little bit of everything you need. And you know, the headlights are great in the dark. It's got all these. It's just a great bike. So this is basically a year later review. If I buy it, I would buy it again if given the chance, if I had to. Let's get a little bit of acceleration. See? Look at this, it's pretty quick for what it is. So, a little bit ninja, and you can sit comfortably. You know, I like the riding style. Now, after all that's done, you can never have enough bikes. And I am getting another bike. It's gonna be, you know, I almost want it to be a secret, but I don't at the same time. Because it's kind of like the dream bike for me, and I kind of want to talk about it. I will be getting a CBR F4i. Now you ask, why the F4I? Let's see. If you listen to the whole video, you know there's one thing I really like. Comfort. F4I, 600 cc's, super sport, comfort. Most comfortable super sport ever made, and it's a great bike. It's a Honda. You know, the suspension's a little outdated, a lot of stuff's outdated. But if I want to crank the throttle, do a little bit of power wheeler, do some low end wheeler, just go and do it. That's my next bike. So, with that, guys and girls, that is the future plans. You will be seeing VD's bike soon. We're back on the road with another fucking vlog. This your boy here, DCB Link, and we here for the summer to deliver the content. And we got a lot coming. You're gonna want to hit that subscribe button because we got a lot coming. We got a, oh shit, we got a lot coming. We got new GoPro. We got more quad footage. We got more motovlog. We got more bike. We got new bikes. CBR gone. Just had to say it. We got lots of stuff coming. And this isn't the end, baby. It's DCB 2021. And this your boy here, Link. And we out of here.